Okay, guys, so today we're going to be talking about some K-pop opinions that need to be heard, but might get me canceled. Maybe I don't know. I just wanted to post something because I felt bored and I needed to wrap myself out. Um, so before we get to that, just subscribe down below because it really does help. And yeah, let's get into this now. Hi, just a quick disclaimer before we get started with today's video. I do not mean any hate to the people I am talking about in this video. It is my opinion, and it should be taken lightly, okay? I was just saying some stuff today. So please don't get mad at me or something. I mean, you can if you want to. The comment section is free for you to disagree with me, and I would love to hear what you think about my opinions. So yeah, just remember to be keeping it respectful. Alright, thank you very much. And yeah, let's get started with today's video. Okay, so let's talk about K-pop group names, like 4th gen names. I'm gonna list some examples. Okay, so here we go. We have New Jeans, like from the mall. Kep One or Kepler. It just Why? I chillin'. What are you thinking? And then you know what? I have some other examples, but these are gonna get me upset. Let's start of him. Like, I get the meaning, but why? Okay, so those are some names that were just not hitting the spot for me. Also, Lapillus. What? What? I can get names like Ive or what's the other 4 gen groups names that you know what? There are barely any out there that I can necessarily think of right now. Also, like NMIX. What? You know, I go into a deep dive on this, so we're just gonna go to the next opinion because I don't want this segment to be too. Okay, so next one. There's no hate intended to her. Like I said in the beginning, disclaimer: there's no hate to them. So the next one is that Mina shouldn't be the second man dancer twice. I feel like Jihoo deserves that better. I feel like it does. I mean, she does. No. So I feel like Jihoo deserves that title better. It's better fitting for her because Jihoo is like one of the best. Actually, she's the best performer in the entire group, and then Mamo comes second in performing, and then it's Mamo first in dancing, and then her second in dancing, and then Mina. Those three are the best dancers in Twice. Like for me, of course. Although, yeah, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to just say that because I mean, honestly, it is true for me. It is true for me, of course. All right, well, let's get into the next. Me personally, I do prefer Chaeryeong's visuals over Yuna's visuals, and there's no hate to Yuna, but I do think Chaeryeong looks really beautiful, and I mean she is my bias after all, but there's no bias and stuff, right? Because I don't necessarily go off of the Korean beauty standards or the Western beauty standards. I just go off of what I think is pretty. And I think that everybody is pretty actually. Like I don't necessarily see anybody's ugly, cause I don't. Like that's so true. Honestly though, like I don't see anyone as ugly at all. Like everybody is just so pretty. Whatever. So I just like Chaeyoung's visuals more than Yuna's because they really have upgraded in the past few years. Like ever since Dala Dala, she was bashed, and I don't think she deserved any of that hate at all. But I mean, like she grew up. Her facial features they changed, and I think she has I think just her face is really pretty and stuff. So I put her as its visual. But there's no hate to Yuna because Yuna is really really pretty. So like there's no hate at all. I just prefer Tyrian's visual over Yuna's. Right? My final opinion is that fourth gen is better than third gen. And I know I've probably said this before, but it's just so much more exciting, in terms of everything. Everything. Like, the music videos are so much more high budget. They're so much more, like, awesome and, like, exciting. And they have storylines and everything. And then that just makes no sense at all. And I love it. And then there's also the music, which is actually pretty good if you actually listen to it. And then there's also, like, just the talent has become so much more. I love it. And yeah, I get it that third gen is a little bit more iconic, but I mean, fourth gen is better. Like, I'm just saying. Though this one, I stand by. I do stand by it. So when fifth gen comes in, I will not be moving my statements. If fifth gen can outdo fourth gen, then I will probably change my statement. But for now, it stays true with me. Okay, so that's the end of this video. And remember, there's no hate to these artists, literally at all. So yeah. Okay, cool. Subscribe, like, do whatever. Okay, share maybe. I don't care. Bye, besties.